As a Christian, when you are coming, happen to be your pastor, what will you say? Ah, my pastor is drinking. Let's be careful. Stand in for God. God meets you. God is merciful. He can forgive you your sin. Forgive the ancestral sins, the father's sin, the mother's house, your sin. But you don't take God's mercy for a joke. You don't take God's mercy for a joke. Why must I ask for forgiveness? You might be thinking. We sin every day. We have come short of His glory. Romans chapter 3, verse 23. Number 2, because most of the things that we call sinful acts might just be an addition to the sin that we are committing. Most of the sins that we are calling is a sin. Most of the things you are doing might be greater than the sin written in the Bible. Because we don't even know which one you do to offend God. And that's the reason why whenever you come to the presence of God, you need to ask for forgiveness. What's the first one? The first process, what is it? The next one? You let your mind be here. Let your mind be here. Now, therefore, because we commit sin every day, therefore, when you pray, ask for forgiveness. You must justify. Whenever you ask for forgiveness in the presence of God, you are justified by the grace through the redemption of Christ. Now, the next process is mercy. Deuteronomy 21 verse 8 talk about mercy. Psalm 33 verse 22 talk about mercy. Jeremiah 33 verse 8 talk about mercy. I hope you are putting it down. It's going to be useful for you. Put it down. Now the fourth one is your request. Let me go back to mercy. I ask for forgiveness. What's the difference between forgiveness and of sin and mercy? You can be forgiven and don't have mercy. God can forgive you and you might not find mercy in the presence of God. Those that find mercy, let me tell you this. Mercy is not what you merit. It's not what you inherit. It comes by grace. And that's why you need to ask for mercy. And for those that want to become an intercessor, you want to become a prayer warrior, there is more to the process of prayer. So you don't just join prayer departments without you understanding what prayer is. Let me tell you, prayers backfire. It backfire. There's always an arrow that backfire. If you're a prayer warrior, you understand what I'm saying. So you need to be cleansed. You need to be redeemed in the presence of God. So the prayer does not backfire on you. Especially when you are praying for others. That's an intercessor. That's why I say there's more to it. Now, number 4, your requests. Your request. Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 says, ask and it shall be given unto you. Mark chapter 11 verse 24 say the same thing. Just believe that you have received. And he said, all things whosoever shall ask in prayer, believe you shall receive. For everyone that asks, receive. For everyone that seeks, will find. For everyone that knocks, the door